All right, sports den athletes, it's almost game time here. Hey, Gabby Hughes, I've seen you on TV and movies.
Do I have to be followed by fans wherever I go?
All right, no one else leaves. Shut the door. It's time for the show. Oh, no.
Hey, Grandma!
Coming up on SportsCen, it is the finale, the grand one, the big one. We've got highlights of state tournament action, the top 30 plays of the winter season, and in-studio athlete guests all coming up on SportsCen. Hello everyone, and welcome to SportsCen, the season finale, the one we've all been waiting for. We're your hosts, Kent and Kip, and this is my upgrade, the taller, younger, more handsome Matt Bishop. Welcome, Matt.
Not very different from you, just those three things.
Just those three things.
Thanks for having me,
main
Kenton,
three things.
again.
Hey, absolutely.
Second week
Thanks
in a
for
row.
filling in.
Yeah.
You and Alicia did a phenomenal job, as Aaron Hedrick would say.
Yes.
In filling
Emmy
in.
worthy. I don't know if we submitted that, but we should have.
Oh yeah, it'll be submitted all right. I was vacation with the family down in Texas. Enjoyed that time. I
Contrary
did
to
not
reports,
miss
you did
Minnesota.
not quit.
Yeah.
You did not quit like a lot of people thought you did.
No, they were disappointed when they found out I, in fact, was coming back. And here we are. This is the finale. We've got in-studio athlete guests. We should have 19 athlete guests on the show, some of the best athletes around.
Athletes who did something you and I could never do, and that's be a successful high school athlete.
Yes, to be successful at any point in their lives. They've already outdone us.
Yeah.
Congratulations to that. We're going to celebrate that. We've also got highlights of some state tournament games.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with girls basketball. We're going to start with the section final going back to Friday night.
Section final at Anoka High School, the #1 seeded Centennial Cougars taking on the #2 seeded Champlain Park Rebels. Their third beating of the year. Cougars go to Destiny Morris. She drains the long three-pointer here. And then it's J.C. Girding taking it baseline, getting and one with the foul. And a rebound, Sydney Hilly. She gets the putback for the Rebels. Centennial with several starters in foul trouble. Coming off the bench, Paige Comer knocking down the three. 7 first-half points for Comer. Great showing by the Centennial bench. Nice pass down low. Girding inside. Sarah Groh makes the shot inside. Second half, Cougar starters get it going. Deja Morris. She can't get it to go. Jill Conrad there for the putback. Underneath, free throw miss for Champlain. Check this out. Genevieve Adkins. The circus shot gets it to go. Double-digit lead for the Cougars, and the lead grows as Sarah Groh puts in the putback here. And then steal. Destiny takes it hard to the hoop and one with the foul. Cougars extend their lead. Rebels the other way. Maria Sampson inside. Nice move and the bucket there. But the Cougars come back with their post player, Jill Conrad. She's good. The power dribble puts it up and the foul. Conrad, the senior, freshman post. Sarah Groh, baseline jumper here for the lefty. She gets it. And then J.C. Girding coming back the other way off the rebound, pushed ahead. And Girding's going to seal the deal here. Cougars win 61-43. They are the section champions. Centennial's going back to state. Congratulations to the Cougars. Champions again. Here comes the hardware, and down come the Nets. We caught up with some of the Cougars after their victory.
worked really hard for this, and this is 4 years in the making, so I'm glad we finally reached our goal. In the beginning of the season, our coach had us write on a piece of paper our 3 goals. One of them was conference champs, which we did. One of them was section champs, which we did. So our goal in state is to compete and to take home the state championship.
It was huge that our bench came and played and put up points and matched the intensity of the starters. And I was bummed sitting out with foul trouble, but I wanted to come back and make an impact in the second half.
It's amazing. We've been playing together for years now, and so this moment, it means a lot to all of us.
Almost dropped that trophy there. Destiny Morris, 12 points. Girding adding 10. Conrad, 8. Comer adding 7. Bertoy with 6. Alexis Alexander with 14 to lead Champlin Park. As Centennial moves on to the state tournament. They draw the number 2 seed. To the Target Center we go. Lakeville North and Centennial, both evenly matched teams. Lakeville North unseeded and a chip on their shoulder. And Centennial drawing the 2 seed. Early on, Centennial would go up 4-0, and then Lakeville North point guard Tammy Sarda, the freshman phenom, takes it all the way to the rack, changing hands. What a move! Just like Mike, serving up the scoop a la carte. That's just the start of it for Sarda and the Panthers. Full court press, Cougars trademark, but Panthers up to the task. Kendall Notches takes on all defenders, and Scoop hooks it up for the bucket. They couldn't miss. They go inside to Jessica Meidel. She scores it to cap off a 22-0 run. Then Deja Morris finally breaks the run and stops the slide, just ripping the ball and taking it the other way. Jump stop, pause, and up. Bucket in the foul. Classic. Play of the week nominee Star Wipe. It's a great play. Deja takes her lunch, then adds the hoop and the harm. Cougars needing a spark and a bucket in a bad way. They got it there from Deja. They played even the rest of the half. Sharda inside. She scores it. Panthers lead 37-18 at the break. Cougars need a big second half, and it's a whole new ball game in the half for the Cougars. Jill Conrad adding some range to her game this year. The long 2, she drills it, and here come the Cougars. Conrad and the Cougars not going down without a fight. Conrad enforcing her will in the paint. Cougars start the second half on a 7-0 run. They keep chipping away. Deja, another bucket in the foul, 3-point play the hard way. They keep chipping away. Cougars and Conrad stepping up big in the second half. They end up pulling within 4. And then Conrad again, this time she pulls it. Jumper. She gets it to fall, and it draws the Cougars within 2. A 14-2 run for the Cougars. But coming right back the other way, Panthers break the press. Mackenzie Dank with the bucket. Up 4. As close as the Cougars would come within 2 as the Panthers close out strong. Dank again. Great ball movement here. Dank with the finish. And then Sharda, just a freshman, but she is very talented. Lakeville North pulls away. 69-52, the victory. They advance to semifinals. Panthers are excited. Lakeville North moves on to the semifinal. Cougars led by 18-point performance by Jill Conrad, 16 in the second half, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. J.C. Gurdy with 11, Deja Morris with 10. Tammy Sarda, 18 points, and 23 for Dank as they move on to the semifinal. Bloomington Kennedy will be facing them the 8 p.m. game on the 20th. Eastview will be taking on Eden Prairie. The championships will be Saturday the 22nd at Williams Arena because there's hockey going on at the Target Center.
3A bracket now for the smaller schools. You see the semifinals. The 1 seed Park Center, they'll take on Washburn in the semifinals. The winner of that game will face the winner of Fergus Falls and Marshall. That game also at Williams Arena, the championship at the Barn. So those are the 3A brackets. As you see, all 4 top seeds make it. Let's go over to the 2A bracket. Games that were going on earlier today. New Richmond dropped 100 points on Pequot Lakes. They're the top seed. New Richland, rather. Howard Lake, Waverly, and Minnehaha Academy play. And then down in the bottom part of the bracket, it's Kenyon Wanamingo, Redwood Valley, New London Spicer, and Esco. And then Class A, Minneota, Browerville at the top. Goodhue plays Ada Bora. Maranatha and Mankato Loyola will match up. Mountain Iron Buell and Win E. Mac play high school basketball at Mariucci Arena. So there's your 3A, 2A, and single A brackets.
Hockey at the Target Center, and so they will play girls basketball at the barn, Williams Arena.
That makes sense.
Yes, perfect sense. I think that's for the next 4 years.
Yep.
Yeah, so
NCHC.
right now we are joined by our first group of guests. They just participated yesterday during the day. 4 Centennial Cougars we have with us: Deja Morris, Destiny Morris, Jill Conrad, and Jasmine Bertoy. Welcome to the show, everyone. First of all, I want to say thank you for coming. I was a little worried that you guys wouldn't want to show up today, but I'm very glad that you did. Sorry. Good, all right.
Let's start off just talking about the experience. Obviously not the result you wanted, kind of a one and done at the Target Center, but still you get to play at the Target Center your senior year of high school. We'll just kind of go down the line, Deja, starting off with you. What was it like playing at Target Center, same place where the Timberwolves play and all that?
It was an amazing feeling, and of course, like you said, it didn't end the way we wanted it to, but we still accomplished a lot this season with conference champs and section champs. So at least we got to compete.
Yeah. Destiny, what made this team get to state? Obviously, we saw you guys play. We can break it down from our point of view, but from a player's perspective, what got you there?
Well, we worked really hard in practice, and also we have a lot of seniors who have really been wanting to go to state for these past few years, so it was really big for us to go this year.
And you talked about having a lot of seniors who want to go, and Jill, with that, did you feel added pressure throughout the year, maybe you individually or you as a team, to get to this point?
I didn't feel any pressure. I feel like we just wanted it so much that we didn't really care about pressure. We just wanted it, so we wanted to go for that reason.
Mm-hmm. And then Jasmine, you're kind of the outside threat, and we're just talking to Jill, who's the inside, and then these two do everything. But talk about the balance on this team. How easy is it, to play when you can attack a team from so many different areas?
Yeah, I think it really helps that we all do different things on the courts. Then, like, if one person's having a bad game, we know someone else can step up and take over the game.
How do you think you guys individually grew as players this year from, day one when you walk into practice, maybe it was before the season started, you're just shooting around in the gym, to yesterday when it's all coming together at the state tournament?
Well, in the beginning, it was tough. I mean, we didn't really mold together as well, but as the season went on, we all started playing together and playing as a team, which was important down the stretch in the section games and also conference games.
I agree with Deja. We've been playing together for a while now, so our chemistry has been growing over the years, and it grew throughout this year too, and you could definitely see that throughout our season.
Yeah, I gotta ask you guys, you've been on the varsity team, all of you, for a number of years. Your kryptonite's kind of been Osseo over the years. What was it like, just the first victory of the season that you played Osseo? Close game down towards the end, Jill. You scored a bucket, put you up by 3, ended by 1 by 1. What was that feeling like beating Osseo?
It was unreal. I mean, it was something we had waited for 3 years, and just beating them at home and for the first time, it was great.
Right, what about you, Jasmine? You guys, was it 3 times you guys ended up beating them, twice in the regular season, once in the playoffs?
Yep.
Okay, so what was that like, finally getting over that hurdle? Did you feel like kind of a weight was lifted off your shoulders?
Yeah, it was really amazing to be able to beat them 3 times this year. When we played them in the section game, we were really looking forward to beating them in sections finally this year to go to state.
I think something that was cool with watching you guys was, in basketball everyone cares about scoring, but with you guys it's defense. It was kind of your calling card. The most points you gave up in the section tournament was 43. You like to press teams pretty much from start to finish. Did that come from the coaches? Did that come from you girls just as players, kind of having that mentality? Where did that defensive intensity come from this year?
Well, our coach always says it starts on D, and before every game in the huddle, we always say it starts on D, and that's what brings our offense. So we know if we get steals, we're able to push it in transition and get easy buckets. So.
And then, Kenton, you and I can't brag about our colleges so much because we're, broadcasters, but these 4, can you just go down the line and say where you're going to college and then what you want to do? Because I think it's really impressive.
I'm going to West Point, and I plan to be a military doctor.
West Point, Army doctor.
I'm going to Northern State University pre-med.
I'm going to Wayne State College, and I'm doing pre-med also.
Yeah.
It's your future medical professionals right here. So that is impressive. And obviously, very smart, very talented. Any other questions for these ladies that are way more impressive than us?
I just know who to call if I ever get injured in the near future.
All right, well, thank you very much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it.
Thank
you.
And before you go, I do have something for Jill. All right, so this is, you are the Athlete of the Year, Jill. Volleyball
Thank you.
and basketball. You don't play any spring sports, right?
No.
Yep. But congratulations, Athlete of the Year, Jill Conrad. And we also have a choice of Umbria, Five Spice, and Chubby's gift certificate. So you get to choose one of those. You don't have to choose now if you don't want to.
No.
But and we are sponsored today. We're the athletes, our guests, our crew, being fed by our sponsors, Chubby's sandwiches, soups and
I
sweets.
don't know how long that food lasts when it's in a room full of athletes. And then,
It might go fast, and
Yeah.
TV crew for that matter. Also, Five Spice and Umbria Pizza. So please go and support our sponsors. We appreciate them providing food for us today. And we've got a lot more athlete guests. And last weekend, the state basketball tournament happened for the boys. We'll catch you up on those brackets. Boys basketball state tournament wrapped up last weekend, and what a finish. Lakeville North, the come-from-behind victory, pulling it out at the end over Hopkins 84-82. In Class 3A, it was as expected, De La Salle over Austin in the final, 60-40. The final score, Islanders repeat as state champions. In Class 2A, sorry, Mike Bouchard, your Annandale squad falls short. Esco wins 60-41. The final score, Esco, the Class 2A champions. And in Class A, Rushford Peterson over Belgrade Broughton El Rosa, 52-40. Those are your state champions for boys basketball. Boys basketball, it's fun.
Yep.
We like it.
Yeah, really good tournament. A lot of controversy with some of it, with that 4 overtime game. But all in all, a really good level of basketball, and nice to see that from the prep aspect of Minnesota basketball, with getting higher quality players coming up and developing them. So
Yeah, the championship game, some good drama there too.
Yeah.
I tuned in a couple points, and I didn't get to watch the ending. I wish I was able to.
Yep.
But reading about it later, it sounded very exciting with the comeback victory for Lakeville North over Hopkins, and big-time performance.
Yep. Tyus
there.
Jones
Oh,
named
yes.
Mr. Basketball yesterday.
Yep. So congratulations to him as well. All right, now we are joined by a few Panther hockey players, Jacob Nystrom and Austin Long. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's talk about the season that was for you guys, 13-12 and 0, kind of no 500 season, but you guys have a very young team. You play some very good teams. A team from your conference, Sago Lakes, makes the state tournament. Just what were your impressions of your season? How do you feel the team did? How do you feel you did?
I think we had a very good season. We actually went 19-8-0, which was our best season ever for Spring Lake Park.
There we go.
You write that down.
I know, 19-8-0.
And I felt like it was a good season, so lose a lot of seniors, but with a lot of young players also, so we should be good for next year.
What did you think of it?
Well, I thought we had a really good season. We actually set a record for Spring Lake Park with the most wins. And yeah.
All right, yeah, and you guys on the same scoring line, and you guys have some of the top plays, which we'll be watching a little bit later. It's a lot of fun to watch you guys. What's it like playing together? How long have you guys been kind of on the same line or on the same team? You're a couple of years apart, but how long have you guys been together? I'll start with you, Jacob.
This is actually our first year together on the line. We ended the season on the line last year, and then Coach put us together this year, and we did pretty well.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
What's it been like for you, Austin, playing with Jacob?
It's been great. I mean, he sets me up with nice plays. We were neighbors, and so we have a lot of childhood memories and grew up together. So it was
Did you
nice
guys
playing with him.
play on the pond together at all growing
Yeah.
up?
The pond, street hockey.
Definitely. Talk about, because it's so unique in Minnesota, and I mean, you guys probably know it, just high school hockey here, and what it means to the people here. You just look at the state tournament and how many people go to that. And you guys get to be a part of it in the sense of you play high school hockey in Minnesota. What do you think, what's it like playing high school hockey in this state? And is it everything you've dreamed of up to this point?
I think it's really fun playing high school hockey. Always a dream to go to the state tournament, but fortunately we could not get there, but just be a part of it, it's a great experience.
Then did you get a chance to watch the state tournament though?
Yeah, we went to most of the games.
What did you think?
It was fun to watch, always fun to watch.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I went to all the 2A games, but didn't
Okay.
see much single A.
Yeah. Looking at your individual games, how do you guys think you improved this year from the start of the season to the end of the season? How do you feel you did as far as improving as a hockey player?
We built up a lot of chemistry with each other. Like at the beginning of the year, we were shaky. We weren't scoring a lot. Then towards the end, we picked it up. It's real nice.
You guys play any spring sports at all?
Nope.
No, hockey.
Is it hockey all year round?
Yeah.
Okay. Jacob, what are your plans in the future?
Come back next year, hopefully just take it from there, juniors maybe.
Yeah, what are your expectations for next year?
For next year, I'm really hoping to go to state. I think we have a nice shot next year if everybody comes back and plays.
All right.
We should be in a good position.
Excellent. Well, we're going to see some plays from you in a little bit for the top plays. Do you have any other questions for our guests here?
I'm good. I'm excited for Spring Lake Park hockey next year, though.
Me too.
Yeah. When I say there's been some good plays this year, I mean it. We do have some good plays featuring these two gentlemen, and look forward to better things next year as well. You guys did a trivia question last week, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
No.
It's kind of Alicia's territory.
Alicia asked it.
She did. She's prone to do that. North Suburban Cougars.
Yes.
Last week's answer. You guys must have asked like
It
adaptive
was
floor hockey
adaptive
champions.
floor hockey. Yep. Who was the last adaptive floor hockey champion?
They were the CI champions last year. We'll get highlights of their tournament coming up. But as I said, top plays. Now we have 30 top plays of the winter season. And per physician's request, we do not show all 30 plays at once. It is a health risk. So we parcel them out 10 at a time. All right?
Thank you.
Starting with
thank you.
30 through 21. Please enjoy. How are these plays coming at us?
'Cause I'm coming at you like a dark horse.
Good to know. Top plays of the winter season, number 30. Ladies hoops, Blaine. That's Wegland taking it, and one with a foul. Number 29. This one's Tyler Frischman, the one-timer from the Maple Grove defense. Top shelf, nice goal. Number 28. Gymnastics, the Cougars' Nicole Stott really is the queen of floor. Number 27. Boys hoops, Spring Lake Park, the putback fadeaway. Devontae Scribes, nice shot. The Panthers win, the Panthers win. Number 26. Panthers of Spring Lake Park St. Anthony taking on Irondale. Maddie Kelly brings it in. And Risset top shelf. Ring around the inside of the iron. Check it out. It's a nice shot. Number 25. Mounds View Centennial Reiner Gorowski takes it right back, and he snipes it short side over the shoulder. Nice goal, Reiner Gorowski. We'll see few more from him. Number 24. Ladies hoops, steal, and the Cougars are taking it the other way. Deja Morris up ahead to Katie Worth. Nice little hook shot there. Gets it to go over the defender. Number 23. Panthers hockey, check out Benson winding up and delivering the howitzer of a slap shot against Mora. Nice shot by Benson. Number
number 22.
Nice shot into it.
Wrestling Jimmy Kittleson, picking up and taking him down the slam WWE style. Number 21. Cooper, Spring Lake Park, starts with a stop and taking it back the other way. Jacob Nystrom, 2-on-1, he's going to take it. He goes glove side, gets the goal. The Archer made his way off the island. He has another victim, Jacob Nystrom.
Those were 10. We've got 20 more where that
Can
came
you believe
from.
we have 20 more? Well, we had the Blaine girls asking where they were, so obviously we have to have more.
Yep.
But that's just a
So there'll be
biased
more.
Blaine High School alum saying that they should be in the top 20. So speaking of the Blaine girls hockey team, we got 4 of them here: Kirsten Falk, Sam Swanstrom, Katie Swanstrom, Amy Schlegel. 2 sets of sisters in the first 3
2
segments.
sets of
This is
twins, not
twins.
just sisters. Twins.
Awesome.
And the first 3 have been on the show once or twice.
This is my
Third time.
With her too.
3 times.
2.
2 times. And this is your first. Welcome. You're the newbie.
Thanks.
All right. Go ahead.
I can only imagine how they prepared her for it. All right, let's talk about it. Northwest Suburban Conference champions, section runners-up. Pretty exciting season for you guys. A senior-laden team. First of all, what was it like going through a season with such a big senior class, and not only a big senior class in the term of numbers, but all of you played really significant roles on the team?
Well, the season was it was so good because we did so well. Our record was, I think I just said it was the best record we had in so many years, and we haven't been conference champs in 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to talk about the season going well when obviously it didn't go how we wanted it.
Is that why you were exhaling while he was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Thought we gave you enough time, after the season,
No
to kind
one-
of process everything.
No one likes losing.
No.
That's true.
And so, unfortunately, we don't have any state champions here today. So everyone's season came to an end with a loss, unless you won 3rd place. That ended with a win.
That's
But
good
most
point.
of the teams.
I'm just going to say I'm a Blaine grad, and it hurts me also. So it's not just, I understand in that sense. All right, let's talk about just individually as players. You've all played high-level hockey now for a while. Senior year is pretty much where you want to see your skills get to that point where you can play this game at a really high level. How do you feel that you developed as players going into and throughout your senior year?
I think I developed, but I think it was mainly the chemistry between all of them. I know I played on a line with all of them this year throughout the year, and I think our chemistry grew because we've grown up to play with each other.
Katie, how do you feel you improved as a player?
Yeah, we had a big freshman class and senior class, and I think the biggest thing was our chemistry was so good, and we molded together so good and learned to work to play together really good.
Amy, when you don't have a team where the lines are getting changed every single day, for the most part the lines were pretty consistent, how does that affect the player out on the ice?
It's actually pretty good because you learn a lot about your line mates and you kind of realize where they're going to be at a lot of times, and then just throughout practices, and you just learn a lot, and I guess it just helps you.
And you guys were talking about how you had a big senior class, but also a big freshman class as well. Kirsten, how impressed were you with the way the freshmen played? Because a lot of younger players really made an impact on this team too.
Oh my God, we were so impressed. We were so excited for these girls to come up this season because they improved our squad so much better than we expected. And I don't know, what was it like? How many freshmen did we have?
It was 7.
I think we had
7.
almost 8 or something on our varsity squad even. So it's just such an impact, and they just did so well.
So how do you think the future of
It looks bright.
Looking up.
Okay.
It looks
in good
bright.
hands.
All right. This coming from the girls who played as freshmen themselves, freshmen and sophomores. So there you go, the future.
Pretty good freshman probably out east.
So what are the college plans?
I'm going to Princeton.
I'm going to Brown.
New Hampshire.
I remember.
It's east.
I can't tell them apart, but I remembered where they're going to college.
Yeah, I went to Brown Institute. So similar, but completely different. So I heard that one's better.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
And I've seen you girls several years in a row on the show and playing on the line together. It's been a lot of fun watching you. And Amy, kind of tell us where you came from, because you suddenly, in my perspective, kind of came out of nowhere and putting up a ridiculous amount of points yourself this year.
Well, yeah, I came from Coon Rapids. I came here my junior year. Last year I played about half the year at D, so it's a lot different when you play the full year at forward. But I had a lot of fun this year, and getting to play with these guys on lines pretty much the whole year, it's been a lot of fun.
So how did the lines shake out with all four of you? Were three of you on a line, and or did it get mixed up throughout the year?
Usually there's like two on the line,
two.
like 2 and 2, yeah.
Okay.
Me and Katie, them two. Yep.
Got it. That's two pretty good scoring lines there. Nice. That's a good. Coach Geider must have liked having that.
Yeah, yeah. And congratulations, by the way, on being a Miss Hockey finalist.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you got to mention that.
Good job.
So.
Any other
awesome.
questions?
No, I'm good.
All right. Any spring sports for you guys?
Nope.
And you're all seniors.
Yep.
And you're going to successful colleges and having successful lives.
Hopefully.
Good. Well, you're on the right track. Thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And there'll be a lot of fun seeing good things from you guys in the future. All right, we've got some highlights now. We had a few more state tournament teams, including the North Suburban Cougars, who made it to the semifinals of the Adapted Floor Hockey CI division.
Bloomington Jefferson, home of the Jaguars, but in this semifinal in the state tournament features the Burnsville, Lakeville, Farmington Blazing Cats and the Cougars of North Suburban, which is Centennial and Spring Lake Park. In the first period, Blazing Cats get on the board first, 2 goals early. Friday the shot. Michael Burns gets the goal here, 2-0 Blazing Cats. Cougars respond. Cody Jacobson, the long-range goal, makes it 2-1. We have a game. That was it for the scoring until late in the second period. Friday nets a goal. That made it 3-1. And Friday strikes again. Taking the outlet pass, and he snipes it. Nice wrister there, 4-1 Blazing Cats. Friday peppered the goalie with shots, and rebounding in front was Michael Burns. This time Michael Burns flips it towards the goalie, deflected in, 5-1 Blazing Cats. They finish the second period with yet another goal. Burns another rebound in front, shot from Friday, pops loose in front of the net. Burns puts it home, 6-1 Blazing Cats. It might have been Saturday, but it was also Friday. Steve Friday and Michael Burns, who combined for all 8 goals and collected 6 assists as well. Sophomore goalie Cody Bally, the 10th grader, 20 saves. Blazing Cats move on to the final before losing to New Prague in a close one, 9-7. Anoka Hennepin, the other semifinal, losing 15-1. That set up a third-place match between our teams, North Suburban and Anoka Hennepin. And North Suburban takes third place with a 12-4 victory. Cody Jacobson, a hat trick. Austin Titsworth, Hannah Koren, and Austin Mazzacco also getting goals as well for North Suburban in the PI division. Anoka Hennepin loses in the quarterfinal round 7-2 to Rochester. And it's Robbinsdale Hopkins Mound, an 8-3 victory in the championship over Dakota United. The PI all-tournament team, Anoka Hennepin's Kai France. In the CI division, we had all-tournament teams going to North Suburban's Nick Powers and Anthony Bengston, and Anoka Hennepin's Adise Ferguson Mason and Jacob Coda. Congratulations to all of our teams.
All right, coming back to ice hockey, we have a few Cougars here.
Yeah, a couple of Cougars who made the state tournament this year, the third time that Centennial's made it to state, the second year in a row. This year a bit different than last year because, guys, I don't think a lot of people had you tabbed as going to the state tournament, Tyler Nyman and Colin Hughes. And guys, we'll first start off talking about the state tournament, not the way you wanted it to end, obviously, but I feel like that's every young hockey player's dream in this state is to play at the XL Energy Center, and you guys got to do it. What was it like being there?
Playing in front of all those fans is unbelievable. You just look up and the seats are packed and everyone's cheering, and there's nothing better than playing in front of the state of hockey.
Tyler, what was your experience like?
It was just a great experience. It was a dream all my life to make it to the state tournament, and I finally got there.
Going into the season, I mentioned second straight year that Centennial's made it to the state tournament. Going into the season, what were the coaches saying? What were the expectations Because obviously you lost a lot of firepower, but you had a lot of people coming back. What was the mood at the start of the year?
We just wanted to not look back to last year, and we wanted it to be this year and see what we could do with this squad, and it worked out pretty well.
What was something that you remember?
Well, we had a lot of seniors on the team this year, and I knew that they were at state before, so they could kind of lead the way for me and some of the other underclassmen in state.
Going back to the section tournament, you guys have a lot of familiar opponents in your section. Maple Grove and Blaine have been rivals with you guys for Maple Grove at least the last probably 4 or 5 years, and Blaine forever, since you guys have known at least.
Yeah.
The semifinal win versus Maple Grove, nice win, and then Blaine. What are your thoughts going into that game? The most recent experience you guys had was a month previous, where on your home ice they came back and scored, tied it up with 22 seconds left, went in overtime and won. What was the thought process going into this game against your rival, who has, for lack of a better term, embarrassed you on your home ice, and when you just had the win right there?
Well, we came into the game, we knew how to play them. They were a fast team, so we just had to keep them to the outside, and our goalie played absolutely unbelievable that game, so we had to thank him a lot, but we just finished on the opportunities that we had and kept them from scoring.
And you created a turnover in that game that you set up our fellow guest here, Colin, on the shot that ended up being the game-winning goal. Tell us about that play.
Well, we ran a 2-on-2 forecheck, and the wing had the puck, so it was my job to pinch, and I happened to get the puck, and then I saw Colin out of the corner of my eye, and I just passed it to him.
And what's your thought process once you get the puck on your stick there?
Shoot it.
Yeah. What was that feeling when you saw it go in?
It was really cool, just because it was right in front of the student section. To see them go crazy, that was awesome. And Tyler happens to be my best friend, so it's kind of cool that we connected to make that play.
Great.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Menny before you guys went to state, and he said there's a time in the middle of the season where things weren't really going well. The coaches were tinkering with some different things, and they kind of went back to basics. Did you see kind of a change, or did you kind of sense something that led to the success you had late in the year? Because towards the end of the regular season and the sections, you guys were just on fire. What was kind of the mentality going into that last stretch of the year?
Well, all the players, we sat down in our drying room without the coaches, and we just talked, and we became, that moment made us really a family, and from then on, we just played for each other and not for ourselves, and that really made a difference in what we did in the postseason.
So I'm sure you guys remember when you were younger, Centennial making its first trip to the state tournament. Tell us what kind of impression that had on you guys when you watched that.
Well, I just thought they were the coolest players ever, because they're my idols, and I looked up to them, and they made it to the state tournament, and it's pretty cool.
What about you, Colin?
Yeah, it was really neat to watch them do that, and it really motivated us when we were younger to be like them. So, and we ended up not as good as them in the state tournament, but we got there.
It's hard to be as good as a team that goes undefeated without giving up a goal and en route to state championship. So
yeah.
It's good to set goals, but that's a very tough one to reach. So you guys are basically the younger generation. They're looking up to you. They see you guys make it to the state tournament 2 years in a row. What's it like seeing the young kids coming out, supporting you guys? Does that bring you back to your days when you were younger, watching the team?
Yeah, our coach, he actually brings in kids so we can talk to them, and that's really cool to them, that they get to meet the people that they look up to, and it really makes an impact on how they go about, because we are their idols, and that's...
I'm sure it has a big impact on you guys as well, kind of reminding you why you're playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool to watch them come in the locker room. They always ask for your stick, and
like, this is about $200-something. I can't just give you my stick.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think my parents will like that too much. Just because hockey players are not weird, but unique, who spends the most time on your team on their hair before the game? or before, more specifically, before the state tournament, when you do the introductions and you're on the big screen?
Well, a lot of us did quite a bit of looking in the mirror to make sure we looked pretty well, but I say either Reiner or Adam Anderson, they like to have their hair looking good.
Adam had quite the mane there, I will say that.
Yeah.
Just call it a mane.
Yeah. Well, did you see it?
That's a good way to, yeah, the flow show. That's what they call the introductions to
All right, so Colin, you're a senior. What are your plans?
I'm looking to go play juniors in the NAHL.
All right. And Tyler, how's the team look next year?
Pretty good. I think we have another good shot at going to state next year.
Excellent.
That's great.
All right.
3 in a
Thank
row.
you for coming on the show, and congratulations on another great year.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to break. Before we do that, it's trivia question time.
I like trivia.
All right, ask the trivia question then.
What's a Bruce Peck?
What is it? Do you think you know?
I have no idea.
763-231-2809, or you can email us at sportsden@northmetrotv.com. You are watching SportsDen on northmetrotv.com, the season finale. I almost got us to break. We'll be back with a lot more of this finale episode.
We got 20 more top plays.
The journey to satisfy your biggest appetite starts here with Chubby's sandwiches, soups, and sweets that will get you hooked. The mouth-watering fresh meats and vegetables are prepared from scratch. On their unique menu, you'll find their all-time favorite recipes with a fresh spin. You can enjoy dine-in, carry-out, and catering. For any meal of the day, don't settle for the ordinary. Treat your taste buds to a Chubby's panini-style sandwich and stay for dessert. Located just west of Highway 65 on Main Street in Blaine, Chubby's, your mom-and-pop sandwich shop.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta. Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
Welcome back to Sports Den. We've got a room full of athletes over there.
Yeah.
Enjoying
general
delicious food. They don't know. As far as they know, it could be back there.
Look at them enjoying
There
the
they
food.
go. They already ate their food. They're full. They're lounging, relaxing, watching Sports Den season finale. Umbria, Five Spice, and Chubby's all provided food for the guests and the crew. Thanks again to them. And, well, we had an online vote.
Yes, we did.
For athletes of the winter season, both male and female.
It was an exciting vote.
Yes, exciting in that there was a runaway here. T.C. Robinson garnered 42% of the vote. Other nominees on there, Jason Travis finishing second, and then everyone else. Kevin Grohl, Malik Stewart, Jacob Nice from Austin Long, Jake Berglund, Reiner Gorowski, Jack Berglund along with Jake Berglund, Blake Miller, Nick Seiler, Andrew Huell, and Caleb Butler. Congratulations to T.C. Robinson. He is our athlete of the winter season for the fellas. So congratulations, T.C. This goes to you. You're also going to get a gift certificate to one of those restaurants of your choice. So welcome to the show. This is T.C. Robinson and Jenna Murphy. Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you guys. And so T.C., we'll start with you. It seems that De La Salle's been the team to beat in Class 3A, and unfortunately, you're in the same section as them. You guys had a nice year, a nice win over Fridley in the quarterfinal, and then De La Salle. You guys give them a run for their money every year. Tell us about this year's game.
It was really intense, just like past years. I mean, we jumped out on them really early, got a really good early lead, just like last year. And I mean, I even talked to some of their players, and they say even through state section overall on the year, they said that they're one of their toughest matchups, and we're a 3A team, one of the lower 3A teams that people look at. And I mean, it's fun giving them a run for their money every year.
You guys make some very entertaining television whenever we follow you guys, especially in the De La Salle game. Tell us what your experience has been this year as a senior. You've already come in with a few years' experience. What was it like coming in for your senior year?
I feel like I've really got more confidence. I really matured over the year. I know how to handle different situations now. Last couple of years I was shaky with varsity, kind of up and down, inconsistent. This year I feel like I really molded myself into being a consistent player and athlete and doing the best to help my team out.
All right, what do you think the highlight of the year was for you guys?
I feel like it was beating Totino Grace at home. We won by, I think it was 1, and we got a clutch shot at the end with about 7 seconds left, and we beat our rivals by 1 on a Friday night. Nothing can really beat that.
Nice. All right, so tell us what your plans are in the future. Anywhere you're going to go play ball?
I'm still looking at a couple of schools. I'm down to about 3 to 4 schools that are mostly D2, and I'm going on a visit this weekend to Upper Iowa, which is an NSIC school, so that'll be fun. And after that, I'm hoping to know where I'll go.
Great. And I believe you have, how many younger siblings do you have? Do you just have one, or do you have more?
I have 2.
2 younger
little
siblings.
kids, 2 little brothers.
Darius is one of your brothers, correct?
Correct.
So we followed him in the championship game of football the last couple of years, and each year, the last 2 years, he's had one of the top plays in football. Tell us a little bit about your younger brothers and the athletes they are coming up.
He saw he was on a couple top plays, so he let me know about that. We're a really competitive family, so if one of us gets a nice highlight, we'll let the others know about it. So
Sure.
he let us know many a times that he was on a nice little highlight.
I feel
And
that you're like fueling sibling rivalry.
we're all proud of all of our family members, and it was really cool for Darius to be a part of that.
Great. And tell us about your other brother.
Devin, he's another athlete. He plays basketball as well, really good basketball player. He's still striving to play basketball. He's a freshman now. And me and him are going to be working through the summer, and we're going to try to get him at a good competing level, and we'll see how it goes.
Great. That's a good big brother right there.
Yeah.
Good big brother. All right, Jenna, you yourself, freshman this year, leading the team in scoring. Tell us what this year was like coming into the varsity team. Did you play at all varsity last year as an 8th grader?
Yeah, I played some varsity last year. And this year I came in just looking to be one of the lead players or role players kind of, and I'd never expected to have the season that I did, and I'm thankful that my team helped me with all that. And my older sister Bryn, she had a good year too, and she helped me through all this stuff, and it was nice.
All right, your older sister, is she a junior or senior?
Junior.
Junior, okay, so you'll both be back next year. What are the expectations for you, your sister, and the rest of the Panthers next year?
We're a really young team, so I think that we're only going to be better in the years to come. And so I'm really excited about next year and the following years because we're a really young team and we have a lot of great talent coming up.
I know it's early in your high school career, but are there any colleges you kind of get on your mind that you might want to play for?
Well, I have a big distant dream of Duke, but that's probably not going to happen.
It's good to have goals.
Yeah, it's a really cool school, and I don't know, I've always kind of liked it.
If you don't dare to dream, you end up behind a desk like these two guys are here, so it's okay to dream.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Being a freshman, and you said you surprised yourself a little bit. What point of the season did you really kind of settle into a comfort level? Was it getting a couple of games under your belt, or?
Yeah, I was. It was just a few weeks into the season. I just started getting more comfortable with the team, and the team all got more comfortable with the offense and everything we were running. So I felt like we all kind of settled in and started playing really well.
Is there any part of your game you plan on working on in the off season?
My defense and ball handling. I want to be a better ball handler so I can take the ball up the court more, and a better defender because defense leads to offense.
Great.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on the show, and best of luck to you in the future, TC, and your team next year as well. And right now, we are going to take a look at the voting results for Athlete of the Winter season for the females. And taking a look. Oh, look at that. It's Jenna Murphy. She won with 30% of the vote. Sharon Miller behind
Spring Lake
her.
Park has everyone voting every hour. They swept it.
You get the vote out, rock the vote. So Spring Lake Park Hoops did that, and they win also Deja Morris, Gabby Hughes, Michaela Tilton, Jasmine Vertoy, Phelan Meyer, Kirsten Falk, Andrea Gessner, Molly Cinco, Kim Patterson, Jill Conrad, Amy Schlegel, and Destiny Morris. Also the nominees. And congratulations to Jenna. You are the athlete of the winter season. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll get you your gift certificates as well. Also, now is the time, Matt.
Yes, Kenton.
Things have settled down a little bit. Time now for top plays 20 through 11.
10 more.
Please enjoy.
Number 20, Jill Conrad. Inside the paint, under a minute to play. The bucket to put away Osseo. The Cougars do something they haven't done in years, and that's beat Osseo. They beat them by 1. The first of 3 times in the season. Number 19, Panthers taking on South St. Paul. Dustin Honorud, the wrister from the blue line, top shelf. Nice goal by Honorud. Number 18, girls hockey against Friendly Park Irondale. This time no angle on the shot, but doesn't matter. Maggie Ronning finds a way. Where there's a Ronning, there's a way. Number 17. More Panther hockey. Tic-tac-toe. Austin Long the toe. Nice passing by the Panthers. This is one dynamic scoring line. Long going top shelves. Right under the bar. Number 16. Section playoffs, Bengals and Cougars. Deflection goal in front. Emily Brown's shot deflected in by Sarah Ganley. Taking a one-hopper and ricocheting in off of Phelan Meyer. Ganley, the nice goal from Emily Brown. Number 15. Section semis versus Anoka. Dallas Gerads, nice play here. Over to Joey Lau, and Tyler Frischman finishes it. Nice play, causing the turnover and making good. Good teamwork here. Like to see it. Gerads, the nice poke pass ahead. Lau, the nifty move pass, and Tyler Frischman right there. Number 14. There's Austin Long taking the turnover the other way. Takes the slash and keeps on going. Stays on his skates and gets around the goalie's pad and glove and just squeaks it in. Austin Long, that's a pretty goal. Number 12. Another section semifinal, Reiner Gorowski. Oh, that's a nice move. Creating the turnover himself, a double move, backhand goal, Reiner Gorowski. That's pretty. Star wipe, and we'll take a few more looks at this one. Around the defender. Twice around the defender, and then around the goalie, backhands it in. Cougars win it, advance to the section final. Number 11. Malik Stewart wrestles his way through the competition all the way to the section championship before losing to Mitchell McKee in the final. Malik Stewart places second at state. Congratulations to Malik Stewart.
Wow,
so that was
good.
Yep, Malik Stewart, kind of a part of a story, a big breaking story while I was away, where Mitchell McKee, his opponent, who he lost, who he got pinned by, his father ended up dying of cancer shortly after that. Before that, though, was a touching moment where Malik shook Mitchell's father's hand, and then Mitchell had a moment with his dad. He wanted to win the state tournament for him. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the McKee family and Malik Stewart. An impressive showing, not only wrestling, but sportsmanship as well.
Something about those Blaine Bengals. Just great people.
Classy. We do have some wrestlers here with us, and they were disappointed with just one top play of wrestling, but at least there's 2. Does that make it better?
A little bit.
We're getting closer, right? No one's ever happy with the amount of top plays involving them. But that's what happens when you have competitive athletes here.
Yep.
I expect no less. So we've got wrestlers Jack and Jake Berglund, and we also have Caleb Butler from Blaine. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, so there's a difference in weight classes here.
Yes.
So for Centennial, we'll start with Jack. Tell us about this season coming into the year. What were the expectations?
Expectations were as a team to make it to state. Didn't quite get there, unfortunately, but individually, I wanted to improve upon my place last year, and I did that. Still didn't quite get where I wanted to, but still improved.
All right, so yeah, the team, it was a very competitive match that kind of slipped away at the end in the section final. Tell us about that.
Didn't quite get enough wins where we needed them, and then couldn't quite hold on.
All right, so Jack, you were a junior this year and a captain. 40-6, impressive record, and a single season record for most takedowns with 171. Obviously, that's a strong part of your game there.
Yep, that really has been working with the coaches throughout, even last year too. That's where my strong point was, and making sure to capitalize off of that.
All right, now Jake, your brother, is a freshman. He wrestles at 113. Is that just because he's already got 106 that you have to wrestle up, or is it because you're that much bigger?
No, I am a little bigger than him.
Okay, a little bit. All right. So Jake, you were you both finished 4th in state when you went to individuals. Tell us about your experience at the state tournament.
I was lucky enough to go with the team last year, and so when I got down there this year, it was a little better to be familiar with it and not kind of shocked when you walk on the big stage. And great experience. I didn't wrestle very well second round and lost a disappointing match, but won a bunch in a row to get 4th.
All right, you finished the year 42-5, and that's a record for a freshman.
Yep.
So congratulations to you as well.
Way to set the expectations.
Yeah. So you guys are both coming back next year.
Yep.
What are your individual and team goals for next year?
Next year it's us for winning that team title, heading down to state again, and I know I think individually we both want to be on the top of the podium.
Right. What about yourself? Same thing.
Go undefeated, win the state title.
There you go. There you go. Those are goals.
Yeah.
All right, and Caleb, you look like you were just tended to by the Centennial girls basketball team. You had a hurt knee and your shoulder hurt, you said, during football season.
Yeah, at the end of football season.
So you wrestled with a bum shoulder all season.
Yeah.
And then you hurt your knee in, was it your semifinal match?
Yeah, no, in my quarterfinal match, I sprained my MCL.
Okay. So tell us about, other than your injury, which kept you from competing further, tell us about your experience at state this year.
It was great to be at state again for my final year because last year I didn't quite make it, having a bad match for section finals and not being able to take the true second. I felt really relieved when I made it to state, thinking about my shoulder and probably not being able to wrestle.
All right, so you ended up having surgery on it, and you said 5-week recovery.
Yeah.
So we wish you speedy recovery there so you can get to the track and field team by the time the snow melts.
Yeah.
Which will probably be 5 weeks.
Exactly. So the timing will work out just great. And great season for the football year, of course. What are you looking forward to from future? Is that you going to play football? Are you going to wrestle? What are the plans?
I'm going to play football at NDSU.
All right.
Awesome. Go Bison.
Yes. And so tell us what you think your best experience or the highlight of the year was for you wrestling.
It's not really one spot that I could think of. I just enjoyed being with the team and having fun moments with the guys.
Good. All right. Anything you would like to ask these gentlemen?
You covered it.
All right. Don't get in a wrestling match with any of these guys.
No,
it's not going to pan out very well, even if they all
not
had shoulders in a sling. All right. All right, time for another break. We'll be back with some more guests and the top 10 plays. That Bishop is very excited. We'll be right back.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta. Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
The journey to satisfy your biggest appetite starts here with Chubby's sandwiches, soups, and sweets that will get you hooked. The mouth-watering fresh meats and vegetables are prepared from scratch. On their unique menu, you'll find their all-time favorite recipes with a fresh spin. You can enjoy dine-in, carry-out, and catering. For any meal of the day, don't settle for the ordinary. Treat your taste buds to a Chubby's panini-style sandwich and stay for dessert. Located just west of Highway 65 on Main Street in Blaine. Chubby's, your mom-and-pop sandwich shop.
Welcome back to the show. We've got more guests.
Yeah.
And they're good ones.
They just keep coming out of that door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These are the last two of the show, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Unless more people are coming. These are the last two. We've got Andrea Gessner and Sharon Miller. Andrea for Centennial Gymnastics and Sharon for Blaine Girls Basketball. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Did you get enough food in the back?
Yeah.
No, all right.
Did you leave any for Matt and myself?
Probably not.
I figured as much. All right, we'll start with Andrea. Tell us about your experience. Was this your first year with Centennial, I believe?
Yeah.
All right, tell us what it was like coming into the team and how the year went for you.
It was really fun because I used to do club and it was really stressful, but now it's like not as stressful, and I got to like spend a lot of time with my team, and I got to like get really close with them, and it was really fun.
Is it more of a kind of a team vibe at the high school level of the club? Okay.
Because at club it's like more like just like yourself, and you don't really care about your team, but I care about my team.
Good. That's good. Were you attending Centennial before?
Yeah.
Okay, you were just performing in club, so you decided to join the varsity team. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now you ended up going to the state tournament, and you competed in the all-around?
Yeah. I didn't do very good because it was like different than what I was used to, but I feel like next year I'll do better.
And you're just a freshman.
Yeah.
So making it to the state tournament as a freshman, very good. Obviously a great experience that you picked up.
Yeah.
All right, so what are the expectations for yourself and the team next year?
Well, we're only going to lose like one senior, and we're going to get a lot more girls. So I just think that it's going to be a lot better. And I think we'll be able to get like first more. I don't know.
Great. Was there like a highlight from this year other than getting to state?
When we got our highest score, which was like a 133 something. Yeah.
Great. All right, and Sharon, you led your team in scoring this year. Tell us about your season.
It was pretty good. I started out really nervous because I get pregame jitters easily, but after the first couple games, I got back into my flow, and it was good.
Great. Is there anything that you worked on going from last year to this year to see that kind of improvement?
Last year, I was kind of more down on myself, and I would get mad easier. But it was more of an attitude check, I guess. But I learned how to have a better attitude to lift my team up rather than just getting down on myself, because that kind of attitude can wear off on the whole team.
Great. What would be a highlight for you this year?
Probably the Coon Rapids game. It was really fun. It was a game that we went into being doubted a lot, and the crowd was there, and it was really loud, and it was a good time, and we ended up getting the win, so that was good too.
Great. Are you a senior this year?
I'm actually a junior.
You are a junior, so you're going to be back next year. What does the team look like next year?
It's looking really good. All the girls have made such great progress, and we're ready to go, and we're determined to have a really good year next year.
Great.
Awesome. I love hearing that beating Coon Rapids memory.
Alicia would disagree with you there.
Yeah.
All right. So it's the time you've been looking forward to, and thank you for coming on the show. Appreciate you coming out.
Yeah.
Top 10 plays brought to you by 5 Spice.
Sweet.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to do this live. Ready? Top plays, please enjoy. Number 10, boys hockey. Guess what? Blaine Centennial. Centennial's winning late in the game, but oh, what happened here, Matt?
Goal, 21 seconds left, and mayhem ensues behind the net. I believe that was with a pulled tender as well.
Brandon Noterman. He's so big, Brandon. Look at that. Through the legs. No angle on this shot. Gets it to go. That tied up at 2, and they went to overtime, Matt.
Yeah, and in overtime, it'd be
play number 9.
Oh, see how that works?
Tell us.
In overtime, Easton Brodzinski gets to this puck after Nick Simpson turns it over, and just right place, right time, puts it in. Blaine and the Powder Blues celebrates. Big win, comeback win for the Bengals.
number 8. Right. Blaine, Mounds View, girls hockey. Guess what, girls? Here it is. Deflected in front and the rebound put in. There's your Swanstrom connection right there.
Lego also there
This
as well.
is a section final. Kirsten Falk trying to get it. She gets a skate on it, deflects off the goalie and put in nicely there. That was a section final goal for the Bengals. And play number 8.
Great traffic in front by the Bengals and just being at the right place at the right time. Good hockey players know how to do that.
They are good at hockey. Number 7. Centennial Blaine. This one's in the Section 5AA Championship. Tyler Nyman creates a turnover. Colin Hughes snipes it with the wrister.
What a goal.
Goalie got a piece of it, but it still gets in. That made it a 2-0 game. That ended up being the game winner. Colin Hughes practiced it in his garage. All the shots his dad had him take pays off as he sends the team to the state tournament.
Great patience, too, just waiting for a good opening.
Number 6. In order to get there, they had to hang on. Blaine puts on the pressure. Over 40 shots in this game. Blake Miller was up to task, stopping several in the final moments. Another face-off and another shot stopped. He kept the puck out of the net, Matt.
Blake Miller, 68 of 70 shots stopped in the section tournament, leading Centennial to that XL Energy Center berth. And let's go climb the boards at the Coliseum.
Do not climb the glass. Read the side. Get off that glass. They don't care. Section 5AA champions, your Centennial Cougars, can make a return trip to state. 3rd time overall, 2nd in a row. Play number 5. Girls basketball state quarterfinal. This happened yesterday. Deja Morris taking her lunch.
Oh, and then
going
wait
the
for
other
it.
way. Oh.
Draw the foul on one.
Bring her lunchbox to work. Bucket and the fall after the steal. That's a nice play.
Beautiful concentration, able to finish. I believe she hit the free throw too.
You bet she did. Of course she did. Number 4. More hockey. Centennial Anoka. Check this out. Reiner Gorowski. The old no-look behind the back.
Look at those
Off
hands.
Guer's stick and into the net. That's a nice play there.
Those are what you call in the business some saucy paws.
Look at this.
Another look. I don't even need to look at the net, he says.
Behind the back. That's just showing off right there.
Dangles.
Number 3. Same game, Colin Hughes. Anything you can do, I can do better. Look at this, the double move on the defender, and he dekes out the goalie as well.
If you can put breaking ankles into hockey terms, this is what Colin Hughes just did. Beautiful toe drag. He gets the defender, goes to the middle of the ice, and then it's the patience of getting the goalie to commit to the backhand, and then he goes, no, I'm going to go forehand instead. Just undresses him. It's not even fair.
What could be better than these plays, you ask? Well, here we go. Number 2, Jason Travis, the steal takes it the other way, and the slam.
Pull up your drawers, young man. Woo!
Here we go, but wait, there's more. Travis again on the fast break. Guess what he's going to do?
Dunk.
Oh, you going to block that? No. Bucket and the foul. Slam it home. Jason Travis, 43 points on the night. A school record as they put up 90 plus in this one. A dunk for good measure, Jason Travis. Carry him home.
Hopefully he doesn't live too far from the school. And number 1, this is what I've been waiting for the past probably month. Adam Anderson, outlet pass, Reiner Gorowski. This is in front of 15,000 people at the XL Energy Center with a guy on his back, gets pulled down, still able to go forehand, Toey Low Bacon. Reiner Gorowski, number 1. Thank you.
Number 1 in our
for
hearts.
making that number 1.
Number 20 in your programs, number 1 in our hearts. Those are the top plays.
That
Thank
just
you to
made my
Five
whole
Spice.
week.
Good.
Thanks, Five Spice.
Thank you. And thank you to all of our athlete guests. Thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate you taking the time to come out and share some stories with us.
Yeah.
And thank you to all of the coaches, activities directors, parents, and fans that have supported us and helped us along the way. This is the end, my friends. But I want to thank Jeff Dinsmore, Alicia Denians, and of course Matt Bishop for this great season that we've had of Sports 10. And spring season is just around the corner.
Just got to get that snow to melt.
Just got to get it to melt. All right, northmetrotv.com. You can go to the Sports 10 page to check out all our old episodes. You can go to our YouTube as well and check out highlights, coaching and captains, and all the previous episodes along with this episode as well.
Yes.
Any final thoughts?
It was fun. It's exciting to see what the younger players have as far as their next high school seasons and what the older players have as far as moving on past high school athletics.
A lot of good athletes on the show tonight, and including some ones that are going to be here for years to come.
Definitely.
All right, thank you to everyone. Go and support your teams. Go Bengals.
Go Cougars.
Go Panthers. I stole yours.
You do.
Hello. What's up? Now we got to get